Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today this is the first in a series of videos that we're going to be talking about light. Right from the start, let me just say that I'm using continuous light in order to do the video and in order for me to do a demonstration live on camera for you. But this principle still applies whether you're using a strobe or you're using a flash gun or you're using natural light. All these principles act the same. So stay tuned until the end of the video where I will be showing you how to control the depth of your shadows. As photographers, what we do is record light. Without light, there is no photography. So understanding how we control light dictates on how a particular image is seen. As photographers, we are trying to record a 3D space onto a two-dimensional surface. And by manipulating light, we manipulate shadows, highlights in order and depth in order to give the appearance of depth in a photo. So today in our example, we're using one light to create a lot of depth and character and drama in our image. So right now I have the light more or less straight in front of me, just above the camera. I'm going to move the light 45 degrees to my left and raise it up 45 degrees. So excuse me. There you go guys. By simply moving the light a few feet to the left hand side and up, it has created a more dramatic, a more contrasty kind of image. And if you take a closer look at my right hand side, the side that's in shadow, you should be able to see, just about to see, a small triangle on this side. This is called Rembrandt lighting because Rembrandt, back in the day, perfected this type of portrait. So that's one type of lighting, and that's Rembrandt lighting. Very easy with one light. This is my go-to shot, so anytime I'm in the studio, anytime I'm shooting a model or a client, I go to this one first, take a few photos, and then go on, because I know I can achieve this quite simply. 45 degrees and 45 degrees up. Simple. So let's go with a bonus, and that is, without adding another light, we can add another light source. What am I talking about? Reflectors. So now I can introduce a reflector. So if I think the shadows on this side are too deep, I can simply place a reflector on the opposite side of the light and hold it towards the subject. So as you can see now, the shadows are less pronounced on this side. So depending on how close I move it to the subject, that's how much light is going to reflect back and fill in the shadows. If I move it away, the shadows become more pronounced. And in fact, if I move it away completely, then it's back to my first stand-up setting. So you don't need two lights. You simply have one light and you have a secondary reflector throwing light into the subject. You can also throw a bit of light under the chin area if you feel you need a bit more light there. Again, it's all about manipulating light. So since we're here, we're going to do a quick second light setup by moving the light straight here. So it's going to be side lighting, and that makes for a very dramatic kind of look. Stay tuned. As you can see, I've put the light on the side of myself, and this of course is called, you guessed it, side lighting. It is very dramatic and it increases the shadow on this side of my face. So I like this type of shot because it's dramatic and it tells a particular story. With this type of lighting, this type of light and shadow, it causes the image to be more three-dimensional in a two-dimensional world. How does that look? Again, quite effective for strong, dramatic looks. It also helps if you have a black background, but you can also do this with a white background by avoiding the light spilling onto the background. But again, that's not for the remit of this particular video. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that. This is your first time here. If you have stumbled across this channel is here to help you become a better photographer. So if you want to be a part of the community, why not just hit that subscribe button and tickle that bell just there below. In the meantime guys, happy shooting and I'll see you next time.